about my will, not checking on my finances. Prove it by leaving me alone to live my life without having to wonder if my own children are plotting against me. After they left, James and I sat in the empty conference room. "How do you feel?" he asked. "Lighter," I said, surprising myself. "For the first time in months, I feel completely free. And the insurance policy? Cancel it. I'm removing their insurable interest by removing them from my life." James made notes in his file. "What about the criminal charges Daniel Rivers mentioned?" I thought about that. About my son potentially going to jail for insurance fraud. About my daughter being charged as an accessory. "No charges," I said finally. "They're not in my life anymore. That's punishment enough." But I was wrong about that, because the real revelation was still coming. 3 months later, I was living my best life. I'd booked the Ireland trip I'd always wanted, enrolled in Italian cooking classes, and started volunteering at the local animal shelter. My phone wasn't ringing with manipulative check-ins. No one was dropping by to assess my competency, and I was sleeping better than I had in years. That's when Daniel Rivers called with information that changed everything. "Mrs. Thompson, I need to see you immediately. There's been a development." He arrived at my house within an hour, carrying a laptop and looking grim. "What is it, Daniel? Remember how I told you I was monitoring your children's activities?" "Yes. Well, I've been monitoring more than just their finances." He opened his laptop and showed me a series of screenshots. "These are from David and Claire's text messages over the past week. I read the first message from Claire to David. She's been gone 3 months. Maybe it's time to try a different approach." David's response: "I don't think she's coming back from this." Claire: "What if we were wrong about the insurance thing? What if there was another way?" My blood ran cold. "Another way to what?" "Keep reading," Daniel said quietly. David: "Tom thinks we should wait longer, but I'm not sure we can afford to." Claire: "The private investigator she hired might be expensive. Maybe if we make her think someone's threatening her, she'll come back to us for protection." I looked up at Daniel. "They know about you?" "It appears so. But keep reading." The messages got worse. They'd discovered my Italian cooking classes and were planning to accidentally run into me there. They'd found out about my Ireland trip and discussed showing up at the airport to stage a tearful reunion. But the final message made my hands shake. "David, if emotional manipulation doesn't work, we might have to get creative. Tom found out about Mom's real net worth. We're talking about enough money to solve everyone's problems permanently." Claire: "What kind of creative?" David: "The kind where accidents happen to people who travel alone." I set the laptop down with trembling hands. "Are they actually planning to hurt me?" "Mrs. Thompson, I think it's time to involve the police."